Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in on this episode of World of Tanks. We have Mad Dog, the first of his name, Clan GFLC, Guido's Flying Circus, and his Leopard PTA Tier 9 German medium tank. Tier 9 German medium tank. Very interesting. Where are we? We're on highway, right? So we've spawned into the northeast on highway. I want you to project yourself right now into the Leopard PTA. Into the mind of Mad Dog the First. Where do you go? Where do you go? We're at 0 on the countdown. It's time to start moving. You are on highway. Do you A, go over to the northwest and work the corner and then work down to the south? Do you work the middle ridge? Do you go up to the road and look for shots on scouts or mediums moving around down in the bottom? What do you choose? Well, let's find out what Mad Dog chooses. We'll get going here. Battle starts. Show you what Mad Dog's doing with his camera, and looks like, well, maybe he's going to go work the middle ridge or the middle road right there. So Mad Dog's headed off this way. He is in a 2-tier battle. He's top tier in his soft tier 9. It's going to help push the WZ, apparently, or just run into him. I don't know. And he is moving across, and he's going to work this road. All right, so let's see. He's going to look for shots on the scouts down in the bottom. The enemy has some pretty heavy tanks. They've got an E-75 and a MIL-2 and a T-10. A large number of Mad Dog's team goes over towards the northwest. Now, the thing about the new Leopard PTA and the new Leopard, you saw that right there. Both the shell velocity and the accuracy on that thing are unbelievable. He's looking maybe for some blind shots, just looking at terrain. Yeah, it looks like he's just looking for a way to take a shot into where those guys might be sitting. Takes one. Looks like he's lining up a second. I think he's a little low, though. Mad Dog, I think they're higher than that, potentially, but we'll find out. Maybe he hits some. Gets done with that bush and moves on. So that well is pretty dried up. Nothing to shoot on. All he could really do is either move down into the bottom of the ravine, which is probably not a great idea with as many guns that are left in the game, or flex, alt flex, all the way up to the northwest. But look at this. Mad Dog starts to move towards town. Mad Dog starts to move towards town. I bet you don't go here with your Leopard PTA. Let's find out what happens with Mad Dog when he goes into town. He's got a WZ, 2 of them actually, WZ 111-4s, 111-1-4, there you go. 111-1-4. He's got a Defender, a T-28. Holy cow, there's an enemy. Oh, well, well, well. Well, that's the end of it for my hero, isn't it? Or our hero. My hero. Oh, look at that. He lived. You gotta like it. He gets sorted out. So I actually didn't notice that on the first walkthrough, on the first look through on this replay video thing I'm doing right here. That was pretty funny. Let's hear it for teammates that actually help. Well done, WZ. I think it was the WZ. We're in the middle of the city now in our Leopard PTA. What is going on here? Looking for some shots. He's going to come across here. That building is right there. Does a nice running shot. T-28 takes a hit. T-28 is pointing at him, so he thinks better of poking around the corner. A T-28 will reload pretty quickly, so you do have to watch for that. Looks like his team is losing pretty handily up in the northwest up there. Maybe could have used your help, Mad Dog. I don't know. Let's see how this goes, though. I thought when I saw this you might want to try to shoot down that building, but the 4502 Bravo is going to go in there and start taking some shots. You can't get one on the T-28. Now there's a WZ right there. Now part of the building is down. The other WZ goes in, and Mad Dog works his way over to the edge of the map on the red line. The T-28 is turning to get a shot. Now, I don't know if you saw him turning or just sensed he was based on the 4502 going in there, but that was very nicely done. Down goes the T-10. Down goes the 4502B. 4502B gets pretty rocked. He did the team a favor getting in there, but it looks like Mad Dog's team's starting to lose. Pokes out there, gets a nice shot on the WZ 111 1-4. That is a lot of numbers, but is not able to quite back up before that tank can come out and get a shot. That WZ 111, the Tier 9 Chinese heavy, is quite fast. Now, this is pretty funny. The defender comes in here and starts playing Side Scrape Boy. Mad Dog's kind of staring him down, but all of a sudden somebody comes around the other side, and that goes really poorly for him. He takes a hit from the T-32. He takes a hit from Mad Dog, and then he dies to the defenders. That was well done. Mad Dog comes around, eats a shot, but he knows he's going to get that shot into the WZ, and down he goes. Now the options here are to push on to the cap or to go back. What do you guys think you should do? We talked a little bit about the initial deployment. Mad Dog went to one of the places I thought he would. Now what's he going to do here? Well, Mad Dog's a good player, so I have a pretty good idea what he's going to do here. And that's well, I've also seen the video. I've also seen the replay. So that is cheating on my part. But you know what I was going to say. I was going to say you won your flank. The other flank is in trouble. Go back to cap. And this tank has the speed to do so. He's got 2,500 damage, 254 assist. He finds the T-34 wandering around down in the pit down there. Takes a quick shot. There's quite a few enemy tanks left. And some heavy hitters. He's only got 783 hit points. So to most of those things, he's a two-shot. The Mil-1 can clip him out. The Pantera can clip him out. And the others can two-shot him. Even the ELC even 90 can come close to taking him down if he high rolls a little bit along the way, I think. So he's going to use this bush. The ELC even 90 is working himself around. This is an interesting sequence. He probably has a shot on this guy, but he lets him go. He lets him go. The ELC is not hurting too much, and now we know where he is. That's actually good SA. So I don't know if Mad Dog just let him go because he didn't feel like he had a shot, or if that was planned so that he didn't get lit up and shot. It may have been planned because there's probably a lot of guns down there moving around, moving towards the cap. This is great though, folks. Look at this. His whole team came back. I don't know if I didn't pay attention too closely, if anybody actually pushed. It's a nice shot right here, coming up. Look at this. Backs into the bush so the guy won't see him and puts the shot into him. Unfortunately, he was shooting HE at that point. Must have had HE loaded for the ELC. Now the T-34 is moving. Look at the accuracy on this thing. You just got to love it. Boom. Down goes the T-34. His whole team came back. That was great. Of course, some of them died pushing in there. Might have been a little over-aggressive there, pushing in to get their shots. The T-32 dies. And now he starts to find these guys as they're moving around. Look at that. Look at the accuracy on that gun. It's just, it is, the PTA and the Leopard, as far as the accuracy of the gun now, they are a lot of fun to play with their guns now. They really are. Finds the Scorpion wandering around. Scorpion comes up. Gets a nice 456 shot on him. Looks like Mad Dog, did he not get lit? I don't think he got lit there. Looks like the Scorpion G did not quite see him. Scorpion G's making a runner. Ooh, little blind shot. I believe from the damage I saw that some of these blind shots, at least one of them went in. And he finds the Kanon and Jagdpanzer is right there as well. So now he's got two fairly big TDs, and the Emil 2 is wandering around down there as well. There's no SA on where the Pantera is. We've got a 3v4. Mad Dog does have to be careful. If he gets double tapped by these two TDs, it's all over. He's done for. Good depression, decent depression anyway on this tank. There goes the Scorpion. They were in bad shape. The 5100 says, I know what to do with this Kanonen Jagdpanzer 105. He can go ahead and shoot me once all he wants. I'm just going to come in here and clip him out. And unfortunately, Mad Dog gets a bounce off the mantlet. That's a bit of a bummer. And now we're out in the lead. We've got an Emil 2. There is the Pantera. Pantera's now out in the open. Down he goes. The WT finds him. And now all we're doing is looking for that Emil 2. Where's that poor Emil 2, who probably thought they had a pretty decent chance at winning the game not more than about a minute or two ago. And Mad Dog drops him for 4,627. This is actually a 5,000 damage game, I believe. 515 assist with 6 kills. A top gun in the Leopard PTA, Tier 9 German medium tank. And a really nice job of an initial support position. There you go. You got these support sniper tanks, the Leopard PTA. But then a fairly unusual push into town, an aggressive move with the rest of his tanks, really helped them clean up the town and then flexed back. It's the meta, don't you know? Back over to his cap and helped clean up the enemy team, who really came at them in a very disorganized manner. If they had got themselves together, they had enough guns to make it an interesting fight, but they came in piecemeal. most of Mad Dog's, if not all of them, his team went back to cap like we talk about over and over again. And it really, that is just a textbook example of how to play this game. Thanks for sending that in, Mad Dog. I do appreciate that. For everybody else, thanks for your support of the channel. If you'd like to do more of that, you can find the details down in the description, a couple ways to do so. And we will see you.